What's up, good people? How are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sally Njoroge, or you could call me Mr. Njoroge. I hope you're doing well this cold season. I hope haikupeleki mbio. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I hope that you're keeping safe and keeping warm. We really don't want you getting sick or, messing up, right? Okay, now this is a channel whereby we are going to learn, we're going to have fun, we're going to educate ourselves, we're going to have meaningful information, we are going to have fun in the Word of God, we're going to learn the Word of God, we're going to learn each other, we're going to grow with each other, okay? And I'm glad. Thank you if you've subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. And for you returning subscriber, what's up, gang gang? And you who has not subscribed, what are you waiting for? I'm giving you a second to subscribe. There's a subscribe button, a red button over here. Kindly click on it. It's free. Click on it. Have you done it? Giving you some time to subscribe. Okay, so and also after the subscribe button there is a small bell. Hit on the notification bell so that you'll be notified every single time I get to upload new content. So how has your day been? How is you? How is everything? How have you been? Now, without further ado, let's get into the topic of today. Today's topic is brought by the current situations with people. And I decided to start tackling this topic because it's something that personally I have dealt with, and also it's a topic that we have so many people dealing with at the moment. It's something that so many people are dealing with at the moment. I may not have the 100% information because with the topic that we are about to cover, it is so broad. It is so broad, and I look forward to having more people who will help us in elaborating and learning more about this topic that we are talking about today. And I know from the description you've already known the topic that you're going to talk about today. Our topic for today is on mental health, subtopic depression, and this is a topic that is so dear to me because personally I've lost people to who have died as a result of that. And personally, I've also gone through that and I have healed and I'm still healing and I am coming out bigger and better and strong. So, depression is something that is really, really dear. And checking the current state of our country and what people are really going through right now, a number of people are really sad and depressed. A number of people are really getting so deep into depression and getting so deep, and even at times we don't even know that we are suffering from it. At times we don't even know that we are going through depression, you know but we tend to, unakuta, after somebody has decided to commit suicide, that's when we say, oh, I wish I was there for him. You might not be a victim, you might not be the one who's a victim, but you are affected in one way or another. Check what is happening currently. We have so many young people, who are taking their lives, and it is bitter and painful because these are people who have long life, these are people who have so much in them, these are people who hold so much information, who have bright future, who are brilliant minds, amazing minds, and you find that because they were not able to get help because of one reason or another, they decided, you know what, let me just end it all. And we are so quick to pointing fingers and saying, oh, you are a coward because you did it. But at times you don't even understand. These people were trying to reach out, but they couldn't because of the stigma in the society. Remember, for example, you would say that you're depressed and maybe go to somebody who's older than you and you're a young person and you go tell them, you know me, I feel like I'm depressed in a way, I feel like I'm this kind of way. And they know, Kitambo, they used to ask, Ati, how are you sad? Why are you feeling sad? Why are you stressed? And yet you don't have even kids, and such, and getting judged and getting pointed at. But with the current thing, with the economy, with joblessness, with hopelessness, and people feeling helpless, we have so many people succumbing to it. But slowly by slowly, like I've been doing lives on my TikTok platform, and I always tell people that for the society to heal, we have to heal as individuals. Healing starts with you. Healing starts with me. Say, you write on the comment that healing starts with me. Healing starts with me. And once you heal, or you're in the journey of healing, you're able to pour out whatever you have in you to the society. Okay? Now let's dive into the topic of today, which is depression. Depression is a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. It affects how one thinks, affects how one feels. It affects people emotionally, mentally, and physically, and it makes you reduce your way of living. For example, if you're an extrovert, you are a party person, you are a happy person, you are vibrant person, you start becoming dull, you start becoming quiet, you start withdrawing from people, you start cutting people off, Also, it is, yes, it is very normal to feel sad. Do not confuse, because people tend to confuse the two, being sad and depressed. It is okay to be sad. It is okay, for example, if you've lost someone, it is okay to grieve. It is okay to mourn. It is okay. It is very okay. But if the sadness, the grief, and the mourning is prolonged, one tends to get into depression. Okay? I hope you're understanding each other until there. Now, depression is how to know that you're depressed can be categorized in three. One, let's start with feelings. One, it's feeling of guilt, feeling of worthlessness, feeling of hopelessness, feeling of helplessness, feeling sad, feeling anxious, feeling being just pessimistic, just being negative all the time, feeling empty. Okay, this is the feeling part of it. Now, we also have another one, which is the physical symptoms. Okay, physical symptoms can be fatigue, insomnia, oversleeping, that is sleeping too much, not sleeping at all, that is insomnia, overeating, lack of appetite, poor decision, having problems in making decisions, loss of weight, weight gain, aches, pains, and having digestive problems, ulcers, and the rest. Okay, then we have the action part of it. You have trouble concentrating, problems remembering details, problem in decision making, feeling irritable kila saa. Yani unafeel tu everybody is irritating me, everybody is making me feel bad, loss of interest in things that you once loved, suicidal thoughts, and even suicidal attempts. Let's break down slowly by slowly. Feeling guilty. At times, we feel guilty because of things that we have done. For example, you might have wronged someone, and you feel guilty, prolonged guilt, because you find maybe I've not apologized, I've not said sorry, I've not said did it, I've not done that, and you keep on feeling guilty in your heart. You keep on feeling alone, you keep on feeling guilty every single time, and at times you wrong people and you're not even able to go tell them sorry. But that feeling of guilt can, if prolonged, can lead to depression. Okay, the feeling of worthlessness, helplessness, and hopelessness, those are the three worst feelings to have. When you feel worthless, it's like you're equating yourself to nothing. When you feel hopeless, it's like you don't even think that you will wake up tomorrow. But the feeling of worthlessness is you equating yourself to a minute thing, something very, very small. I hope you understand each other until there. You are equating yourself to something really, really small. At times, even being rejected from, you find that people who feel worthless, people who feel helpless, people who feel hopeless are people who have also gone through rejection. In my previous videos, we tackled rejection. And this topic, most people who have gone through rejection, most people who have gone through that pain, rejection, either from family, from society, from even a relationship, at times we tend to beat ourselves down. We tend to beat ourselves down and we keep on wondering, why? Why me? These are questions that we have when we are hopeless and when we are worthless. Why me? Why did I have to go through all this? Why did they have to reject me? Why do they think that I'm not someone? Why do they think that I will amount to nothing? Also, when you're hopeless, at times even when you're applying for jobs, more so if you're applying for jobs, I am applying for jobs, and at times you apply and you get reject mail after reject email after reject email, reject application, reject, and you end up feeling hopeless because you're like, I know I can do it, but they're not taking me. What is that thing that I'm doing wrong? What is that one thing that I am doing wrong? Okay? Being pessimistic. You don't see any positive thing. You don't see anything, any positivity. You don't see that. And these things are going through such feelings is a feeling that makes people break a lot. Now, look at the economic state of this nation, of this country, Kenya. Look at the economic state of it. We have companies closing down. We have people who are still in school and graduating and waiting to graduate, and they're like, even if I graduate today, will I be able to get a job? Even if I graduate today, we have graduates. Just the other day, we saw a video of a young man who was saying that my wife sees me as a loser. We have allowed the status quo, we have allowed the society to brand who we are. We are allowing the society to put a brand on you, to brand us. Just because you live in a single room, just because you're not able to afford luxury, just because you're not able to afford the best, the society sees you as a failure. The society sees you as a minute person. We have allowed the society to take over our mind, which is true. Let most so the young people. I want to tell you that even before you were formed in your mother's womb, God knew you. Even before you were placed in that family, God knew you. God did not create you as a mistake. God did not create a mistake. When God saw you, let's say you're called Luke. When God saw Luke, God did not see Luke as a mistake. Because he created you with a purpose and an intention. Because our God is an intentional God. Some of us have gotten into depression because of things that might have happened. Of abuse, physical abuse. You are in a toxic relationship and you think the red flags look like flowers. Some of us are going through abuse because we are allowing it. We fear, if I leave this man, if I leave this woman, they will still track me down. They will still destroy my life. Mostly if you're in a relationship. Or even if you're married. You're married, you have kids, and you're like, if I leave this marriage, oh, the Bible tells me that God hates divorce, but will you die in that marriage? Being beaten, being abused, will you? At times, let's apply wisdom. Let's apply wisdom. Let's really apply wisdom. Depression, you find a married woman, just because you can't leave, you have kids, 2, 3, 4, and you're like, even if I leave, who will want me with children? Who will take care of my kids? So you decide, let me just be patient in this marriage and go through that torment and torture. Leave alone that. We have mental abuse. People, you get insulted every single time. You have been bullied. We have a case in the US of a girl who committed suicide because of being bullied by kids from school. Parents, let me ask you one question. Do you ever have these conversations with your kids and ask them, are you okay in school? Or mtoto akitoka shule, just where do your homework and you're done? Such circumstances make people start feeling that I'm hated. My parents hate me. My siblings hate me. My family members hate me. My husband hates me. My wife hates me. You have even women who talk a lot. Your husband cannot get a good job. He gets a job of casual labor. And you're like, the only thing you can amount to is a casual laborer. Now, why? Why would we do this? Now, some of these things that we recognize that lead to depression are things that at times are beyond us. And this topic is so deep because I have personally lost people to suicide. When you're together, these people are happy, laughing. But when that person goes home and locks the door, that person fights with things in their head, with emotions, with pain, with suffering. But now, there's a way we can bounce back. Truly, truly, there's a way we can bounce back. Number one, start a gratitude journal. Always be grateful. Always be grateful. Get a book. Start writing what you're grateful for. Are you grateful for your life? Are you grateful that you're alive? Are you grateful because you have good health? Are you grateful for your children? Even if you slept yesterday without having your dinner, but you're grateful that you're alive to see a new day. And a new day comes with new challenges, new blessings, new favor. Okay? Number two, do something physical. Engage your mind. Engage your mind, your body, and your spirit. You can do that by number one, taking a walk. 2, riding a bike. 3, going for a dance. 4, hanging out with friends. I know at times when we get into that state of depression, we tend to cut people off. Start now building courage of making friends, but meaningful friendship. Okay? Number 3, reach out to someone you care about. As I was doing my research on this, I also came to learn that there are facilities in this country that offer mental health counseling for free. You might think that maybe I'm not able to go get this counseling because it's expensive, it's this, but there are facilities where they offer mental health counseling for free. And I think I'll try put the some in the comment section, so that if you feel like you need someone to talk to, they are always there to help you. They are always there. You can go, just walk in, open up and talk. Okay? Number 4, do something kind for someone. Be kind. Maybe you're the reason your partner is depressed. Start changing your ways. Be kind for once. It won't hurt being kind. Number 5, meditate and pray. Meditate and pray. Meditation is just that aspect of feeling, getting your mind, your body and soul, and just relaxing and thinking, breathing in and out and letting it all out. Okay? I know depression is wide, and it affects women, it affects men, it affects children. And as we cover this topic, I've just ran down. But as we continue to cover this topic, I will engage people who can advise, who can talk probably on behalf of men, who can help us understand our children better, who can help us understand our spouses better, who can help us understand us ourselves better. So as we continue with this journey, I just wanted to start, and I've just given a brief. That's not everything, but that's just a brief of that the subtopic depression. And I hope that as we continue to learn, we will learn depression, we'll also learn anxiety, we'll also learn panic attacks, but we'll also learn. And I believe that as we heal individually, we will also share the knowledge that we have and heal our society. I look forward to one day having a healed society, because so many people are really in pain, so many people are really going through that, and I believe that we are able to help each other, we're able to work with each other, we're able to hold each other's hand and heal. Yes, that's all we had for today. I hope by the brief introduction I've done, you've been able to grab something. I've been able to grasp and get something. I believe with that brief introduction, you've learned something today. You will also apply a bit of what you have learned. You will research more. And also, I want you to utilize the comment section down below and also share more. Remember, I do not have 100%. I'm just doing my research. So I do not have 100% information. If you have that information, utilize the comment section down below. Share the knowledge that you have. Sharing is caring. Share the knowledge that you have. Let's help each other. Let's help each other heal the society. That is all we had for today. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. I love you all. God bless.